All right. We're bowling on lanes 9 and 10. I have to come from this angle over here. We're bowling against the vacants, so just another unusual night. We're not bowl. We're bowl in this league. We bowl the team to our left, their scores. So that's how we determine wins and losses. But I got two lefties and me on the pair tonight, which is very strange. I'm doing my usual when I have oil. Got the wrist thing on, obviously, not now. Wrist thing on with the 3 in the 3 setting. I'm using the IQ Tour Fusion. That's it for now.
Two more weeks. Two more weeks. Actually, a week and a half. Pins over out. Pins over out.
I came right out of the gate with a pretty nice shot. I am still old. Don't worry. My creaking bones will show up. Okay, that pin was like halfway over or something. What did Bo Burton used to say? Has to be more than 5 degrees to fall, or 9 degrees, I don't know, whatever. All right, so early on I got both lanes the same. We'll see if that changes anytime soon with just me bowling. It's funny because sometimes they change and sometimes they don't. And if it's just me, I'll find a way for them to be different. But anyway, I forget what else I was going to say because I'm ancient and decrepit. But we'll figure it out. Oh, I know what. Oh. I'll come back after this shot. It'll be profound. All right, I got that the 10 pin there in a full Nelson, and then and transitioned it into a sleeper hold. I got it while it wasn't really aware. 1 second. Yes, sir. All right. I don't know. Several weeks ago, Mike Guydosh was 219 and I was 211. I came up a bit, just a little bit. I have to bowl now. No, I don't really want to, but I have to.
That way ain't gonna be totally different.
Pitch to the counter for third.
Yeah, I like that one because, well, last week, of course, was a complete goof week. I mean, and by the way, I hate to even say this, but earlier today, Brian came in and free bowled, and he bowled 2 games on the 3 days no oil. Shot 170, 170. It's just they're not going to put any oil out so people can free bowl. It's a shame. I mean, I just got lucky and adjusted super quick last week. Really lucky to shoot what I shot. Really, spectacular. I bowled pretty spectacular considering the circumstances. I was really happy with my with what I did and all. But anyway, for people just used to bowling in a league year after year, not bowling a lot of tournaments, you just want to play the second arrow. That's how they learn to bowl, and that's how they bowl. And so to move into the 4th arrow is a big move for a lot of players. So it made it tough. But I don't know. Alzheimer's. That time I got the 7 out. I know what I was going to say. Forget last week. 2 weeks ago and 3 weeks ago, I shot 771 and 742. Last week, 743. Okay, I'm averaging 250.77 for the 3 weeks. Good luck with that continuing. But anyway, I did watch the replay of this a few times on both of those weeks. And I know what I was doing. The 1 week I thought I was sharp. The other week I thought, I just was fortunate and bowled okay enough to shoot big. But I found a little something with my timing, just a little key. I'm not going to really explain it because it makes no sense to most people. But let's see if I can be really sharp with that little timing thing tonight, and see if it means anything. You never know about carry, but hitting the pocket, that's the thing. All right, 10 in the pit. All right, I'm going to stop talking a lot now. Stop talking and start chalking, as they used to say in the 8-ball deluxe pinball game 74 years ago. Except to say this, I am playing the lanes half a board difference from each other now. I'm playing lane 9 to hook a half a board more at this point. Alright, so not a perfectly clean release, but I definitely hit my mark. So the 10 pin deserves to go. Well, that was a decent candidate to leave my stone 7 of the night. But no, denied. That one I actually figured for a 10 pin, but you know, I'm getting just enough early reaction on those half a board to a board tug shots. Just enough back in. So there's bowling. That's bowling for you in one frame. The crappy shot strikes. The decent shot leaves a swish 7. 259. Another good game. What am I going to do? Complain? Well, I could, but 2 sevens. That's all I left. All right, that was pretty close. All right, that's my little leak to the right. It's coming back high flush or low flush or something. All right, a little fortunate there because I walked left more than usual, but I hit the right place in the pocket. It's better than leaving that weak 10 that I leave a lot. Well, that's what I'm talking about when I say I'm not 100% sharp. And I'm sharp enough to, when I have 3 boards, to hit at the arrows, because that's what I did. I got right that time. But when I'm really sharp, which we're talking 20, 30 years ago, you know, give me a board and a half. Give me a board and a half to be dead flush back then, and I was ready to go. Now give me 3 boards and I can make a couple weird strikes. All right. So the story is at the beginning of this game. I don't think I told you guys. The camera, collectively known as the camera. Um, I moved up. I went a high flush a couple times late in the last game, so I moved back left a half a board to where I'm playing on the other lane. So now that 4-pin actually surprised me. I'm definitely moving a little bit left off the 4-pin because that ball it checked up early and I didn't like that. So let me move left a little bit on that lane.
Thanks, bro.
All right, I managed to stay very, very aggressive on that shot, so I'm happy with that.
You know why I think I did that?
Well, you might be thinking, why'd you move a half a board left? Just only a half a board left on that. Well, the real answer is my thumb stuck a little bit and I did not get a clean release. So I'm sticking with that half a board left move. Sorry. All right, that's the first really bad mistake of the night. Just got it right through the break. Terrible. And I got no break no lucky break on the breaking that the 2-8-10 up. So. Alright, all of a sudden I'm like falling off the shot. I gotta get myself back together because I'm not moving my feet. It's just bad shots. I took a piece of tape out also because between my footwork being ragged the last 2 or 3 frames, I think I've been hanging in the ball a little bit. Let's see if I drop it now.
That's good with the 5-7 yeah.
Alright, that's what happens when you're stubborn. Took the piece of tape out. It feels loose until but if I blow in the thumb hole, then it feels better. It feels so much better. 234, I think. 234. I'm sorry, I'm below par. I'm human. What do you want from me? That's the one I call my Tom Baker shot, or Tom Baker carry. It's when the whole left side of the lane of the pins just disintegrate. That was what you call a gift. I think I threw it. I definitely feel I threw that slow. But I don't know if that was a warning shot to move also or not. I might cheat in a half a board off of that shot. That lane seems to have held up quite nicely. I mean, number one, it was a really good shot. Number two, it just the ball didn't seem to want to make any early movement like it's trying to do on the other lane.
Oh, when I grow up, I will be right-handed. That's funny. When I grow up,
All right, so man, when I make the move left with my feet, the ball, that was a reasonable shot. If not great, but reasonable enough. And I think the move is to actually, I gotta avoid that hook spot that's a little right of there. But I have to slow my speed down just a hair, which could equal danger. So I'm gonna move another half board left and slow my speed down a little. Try to get that 10 pin out just a wee bit earlier. All right, it's interesting individual lanes. That lane just for me, I think it's getting better and better as I go. The other lane's getting tougher and tougher, but I've still got a shot at it.
This whole house, you're gonna give me like 3 at the end of the night. Hey. Come on. Card game, don't forget more. I tried to pay for it. That's funny.
All right, I'll come talk to you in a minute. All right, the coast is clear now, underneath where I am. So I made the move, threw the ball like really good, and I'm gonna stay there and just try to really baby the ball and throw it really pure like I did. It's a really good shot. First 10 pin of the night. Somehow I made it perfectly. I don't know. Tom Baker lives. Some people will find this hard to believe. That's exactly what I was trying to do. I moved even farther left with my feet. I wanted to hit light on that lane. I wanted to do another Tom Baker. Luckily, I did it. The other lane, I'm trying to hit 5 flush. This lane at the end, last frame. Got 2 frames to go. I'm going to try to hit light and if I make a mistake slow, it's going to come up high flush. So that's how I'm playing it. I'm not going to complain about that. I mean, 210 pins the whole night with one frame remaining. What am I going to do? Really good shot. Ring 10. Yeah, I might have gotten just a hair wide at the arrows. Not that big of an issue for me. Good enough shot for me. If I keep throwing it like that and adjust, I'm going to be just fine.
He's on fire. He's on fire. It's coming sooner or later. It's coming. Wow. We knew that was a strike after that one on this side. We knew that.
Yeah, the one where you think you're both.
How did that stay up?
It's supposed.
everything
I was
else,
supposed to
and
leave like 5 pins on that shot. I'm lucky I got 9. Two.
All the other things we got now.
I know that was amazing. 257, 750 even. So for the last 3 weeks before tonight, I was averaging 250.77, 771, 742, and 744. I'm disappointed. I'm under. You know, I need about 751, 752, 752 or 752. I would have been satisfied. But no, there's no satisfaction in 750. Just kidding. Anyway, another really good night of bowling. In the end, I made the right move on that lane because the first shot was way off. It struck anyway because I had the right. I was always year I was always talking about my angles. I'm getting a lot better at getting my angles right for the house, and that's you need to match up. I'm matching up beautifully right now. All right, so 750. I'll try to hit my average, my late last month's average next week with a 752 or something. What do you want? All kidding aside, this is what traditionally has happened in my life when I start bowling like this in a house. Traditionally speaking, and I have witnesses to this. Traditionally, the shot changes. Let's see if the shot stays the same here. All right, I gotta get going. I don't want to go, but I have to. Life moves on. All right. Next week, position round. I don't know what lanes we're going to be on because I don't know where the position round starts, and I don't really care right now. All right.